Okay, so yeah, go ahead, start filming because I will do the assessment. Okay.
You're good.
Rolling?
Yep.
All right, cool. So tell me where it hurts.
So it hurts from mid-back all the way to about right by my tailbone, right above it.
Okay, now when does it hurt?
When I'm bending down.
Bending down?
Yes, and then sometimes when I'm sitting for too long.
Okay.
Like at computer.
So try stand up and then touch your toes and then let me know when and where it hurts. Yeah.
Right there.
Okay. And then point out where.
So it hurts right here.
Right there.
And then right here.
Right over there. Yeah.
Just those 2 points.
Okay. All right. So the Kinesio tape is designed to relieve pain. So this is what it looks like. This is a Kinesio Tex brand. This is the original one. It was invented by Dr. Kenzo Kase. Did you get to see the Kinesio taping website?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. So this one's been around for about 30 years. The other tape brands, including there's a generic CVS brand. They've only been around about 7 years or so at most. So these are similar but not the same. So you get similar effects, but this one, most people have tried the other brands and they come see us. They like this one better. This tape has had more time to mature. Plus, there's the assessment and the how to put on. So those are all the variables that determine the result. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually let's go ahead and take off your sunglasses and leave it on the side. And I'm going to do some a little bit of acupressure, shiatsu, to figure out where the most sensitive spots are on your body. Because sometimes the pain is referred. So where you feel the pain or the symptoms is not necessarily where the problem is.
Oh, okay.
Because your nervous system is actually, the tape is actually helping to balance the imbalances in the nervous system. The chiropractic approach. So we're balancing all the different stresses that build up in your nerves. But there's going to be a lot of spots that you're not even aware there's stress there. And you're going to feel that as hypersensitivity or trigger points. So try to go lay your face down. Okay, put your arms there. So we're going to check the areas, where you are feeling.
Yep.
Okay, so feel that, yeah?
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do a comparison. So I'm going to apply pressure at roughly the same amount of pressure, so it's very similar pounds per square inch. Okay. Let's try this side. Okay, so there is definitely some sensitivity in the areas that you are noticing it as you bend over.
Yeah, but it's funny, it's mostly on the top and the pain is mostly on the bottom.
And then there is some down here. This area. Let's check. Okay, so that you do have some stress back here. But usually what we also find with anybody who's having any symptoms in the lower back or mid-back, bending over, there's also some stress that is also happening in the front that you're not aware of. Okay, go ahead, flip over. So anybody who's having symptoms bending over, usually the quads, the thighs, are going to be really sensitive.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, so this side's not too bad, but there's some sensitivity, yeah? Yeah.
More towards my family. Yeah, that one.
Right in the middle, yeah?
Good.
Not too bad here, yeah? Yeah. So again, this is the same pressure, yeah? So which parts hurt the most?
On the lower part?
So the legs or the lower back, which one was more sensitive?
The lower back one.
lower back was more sensitive. Okay, so in your case, yeah, if it was, if your lower back symptoms are lower, closer to the sacrum, then it would be more, this actually would have hurt more. Usually, that's the usual pattern. Because yours is actually more in the mid-back, it's actually in that area. Yeah, okay, so go ahead and sit up.
I mean, I think it hurt, but I'm not too sure if it's because I never had such a bone hand before.
What was that?
I was like, it hurt, but I'm not too sure if it's because I'm not used to having such a...
Well, you never checked it. It was
Yeah.
never checked.
I'm not too sure if it's yeah, honestly.
Well, comparing the sensitivity in your lower back and the legs when I pressed it.
Rolling.
Okay. So the kinesio tape needs to be cut. So we're going to be doing a, it's called a Y cut. So it looks like a Y. Okay, go ahead, stand up and face the charts. You know, lift up your shirt. Okay, go ahead, lean forward, put your arms there. Sweaty. Dry off a bit. Okay, so we're going to be applying tape, basing it near the SI joint. Be catching on the lower back muscles, just below the rib cage. Okay, twist to the right. No, right. Oh, excuse me, left. Excuse me. I was dyslexic in my. Okay, straighten up. Okay, now twist to the right. Okay, go ahead, stand up. Okay, so the tape is applied. We put about 20% stretch, slight stretch, and you'll see this ridging effect, which is the tape lifting up on the skin. So it takes some pressure off the nervous system, opens up the lymphatic system. So there's an actual release of pressure on the skin and the nerves. You get better blood flow and drainage of waste. Okay, so now go ahead, face the camera, and then go touch your toes again. Okay, stand straight back up. Okay, how did that feel?
That felt better.
Felt better, okay?
Yes.
So if on a pain scale of 1 to 10, 0 no pain, 10 acute pain, so that's the worst pain you ever felt, what number would you assign the symptom as you were bending over before we put the tape on and then after?
Before was about a 6, and now it's about a 3.
Okay, so about, in your mind, about down by half.
About there, yeah.
Okay, good.
I honestly didn't feel much bending down this time over.
Okay, yeah, so you felt less. It was easier, yeah?
Does it normally work this fast? Or?
It can if we put it on properly.
Oh.
So that's why I really wanted to know which area was stressed. Now, if your legs were more sore, you would have noticed some difference, but I would have also needed to put more tape on the thighs.
Oh, okay.
But I think we should do that because I want to see if we can get that number down even lower.
Oh.
Because some of it is probably, if your quads are stressed, you actually need your quads, which is part of your legs, to hold your back up. If they're not working at 100%, your back is actually going to, your back knows that.
Okay.
Your back is actually going to prevent you from bending over too far. But your legs aren't holding you up properly. Yeah.
Okay.
If your legs are at 100%, sure, you got full range. And then again, your nervous system knows all of this. It knows more than you do. But what happens is back pain is actually often the effect of a lot of stress that builds up in the legs. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually, very surprising, but that's just what we've observed, and we can tell by the sensitivity in the lower body. Okay, so I'm gonna have you change it to shorts. So go ahead, pause that. Okay, so now that we've got your shorts on, go ahead, lay on your back. We're going to apply tape to the vastus lateralis, which is right above the IT band. I'm going to use 7 blocks. So each Kinesio tape has these 2-inch blocks. This is the 2-inch wide tape. And we round the corners so that the corners do not catch. Okay. Hold your shorts up. Yeah, if you come in close. Okay, so we're going to apply the base here. So in this case, we're applying the tape insertion to origin. So the base here, the tape stretches this way, it's going to recoil back this way. And so the origin of the overall, the quad group is here, the insertion's here. So the tape is actually going to be pulling this way, so it's going to be having what's called an inhibiting effect. So the quads, they fire this way, and that's how it extends your leg, yeah? Mm-hmm. So you've done probably too much of that. Now, what kind of exercise, or do you walk a lot, or are you on your feet a lot? Or
On my feet a lot.
on your feet a lot.
Yes.
Okay, so it can be just the stress of being on your feet. The stress can build up here. And if anything, would your back hurt after you've been standing for long periods of time?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that's another, that fits the symptom profile. So the tape applied from insertion to origin actually is pulling this way, so it's helping your muscle, but really the nervous system, to relax. So we're inhibiting it because your nervous system is too fired up. Now, if we put the tape on in the opposite direction with base here at the origin and then extend it to insertion, we'd have a facilitating effect. So we'd be pulling with the muscle, so it would be stimulating the nervous system instead of inhibiting. So again, this is another way of applying the chiropractic principles, trying to balance the nervous system. But in the skin and the soft tissues versus the central nervous system with chiropractic adjustments. So this is a bit more of a direct approach. Dr. Kase, when I asked him back in 2007, why did you invent the Kinesio tape? He said, I wanted to relieve pain. Because he realized in his practice that the chiropractic adjustments was a little too indirect. So while overall it would help, you didn't get an immediate effect, like how you noticed it. Chiropractor could have adjusted all your spine, and you might have noticed some difference, but it probably wouldn't have been a 50% drop in pain. Okay, go ahead, sit up. Okay, so go ahead and stand up. All right, go ahead and bend over again. Okay, stand up. Okay, so do it one more time.
Sorry,
Okay, so what did you notice about that one? Was there any change in the pain?
Yes.
Okay, so we started off at a 6,
Yes.
we put tape on your back, went down to a 3.
Yes.
What is it now?
About a 1.
About a 1. Okay,
yeah,
great.
I
We got an
honestly
extra.
didn't feel much.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then, did you notice any difference in the quality? Like, could you go down farther? Was it just easier?
I could go down about the same, but it was a little bit easier going down.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Okay, it was just more ease. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
great. And that's the effect of balancing addressing the stress issues that occurred in your lower to mid back and in the legs. Yeah. So those are the two parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those two will affect any kind of stress in the legs. You can have effects in the knees, effects in the ankles, effects in the hips, effects in the lower back. Yeah, they all work together.
How long would I need to have this on?
So the Kinesio tape, you can wear it for 3 to 5 days. It's water resistant, so it'll hold up in the shower.
Okay, cool.
If any of the edges come off, trim it with scissors. Whatever's still on is still good. Whatever comes off, it doesn't go back on. So
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good.
Okay. How you feeling?
Awesome, honestly.
Okay.